What's up, everybody? Bat Tracy back again for Punk Rock Blues, doing something a little different today. I guess not really. Gonna do a review of season 1 of Titans from the DC universe, and then season 2 of The Punisher on Netflix. So here's the spoiler warning. There's gonna be full spoilers for both of these shows. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Titans. Just pulled up the Wikipedia page so I can follow along. So basically, this show, it was announced sometime last year. There was that trailer that got put out. Everybody saw it, where he was like, fuck Batman, basically. Everybody saw that. So, from that trailer, I thought this was going to be super dark and grim and just weird and probably not that great. But, it was alright, I guess. Some of the characterizations were pretty weird, and it almost, if you can imagine, it's kind of like an Elseworlds, basically. Some of the characters are very, very strange. So the four main Titans are Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, and Robin. And then there's also like Hawk and Dove. Donna Troy shows up. Jason Todd shows up. The Doom Patrol are in one episode. But, so Beast Boy, he's part of the Doom Patrol. He can only turn into a tiger so far. Obviously budgetary reasons, but in the show they explain it as like he hasn't learned how to do it yet. Raven is like 14, and she was raised by nuns who are trying to use her to bring back Trigon, her father. I don't know, her character's pretty weird. Starfire is probably my least favorite character in the show. She plays, she's an alien, but then she doesn't remember who she is. So she's like trying to figure out like what's she all about, and why does my hand shoot sun? And yeah, I don't know. But then Robin he's played by Brenton Thwaites, but so he's like an early 20s-ish Robin. He's been Robin for a while, and he left Batman because Batman was becoming too violent. But then Robin is out there stabbing criminals in the eye or in the chest and like breaking bones and stuff. So I don't know, it's pretty weird. But then there's a whole there's a sub episode, Hawk and Dove, which Alan Ritchson plays Hawk. He is from other things. He was Aquaman in Smallville, and I'm pretty sure he was Thad in Blue Mountain State. So he's Hawk, and then I don't know who the chick plays Dove. I can look it up. Minka Kelly plays Dove. But their episode was my favorite because it was really dark and really brutal and hard to get through. But it like showed the past of Hawk and Dove, and basically Hawk was molested as a child by his gym teacher. And so, and then like they basically, Hawk and Dove met because their brother and her mom died in like the same accident, and so like they meet and talk about it and bang it out. But yeah, I don't know, this show is weird. Like, it's alright, but if you can imagine it takes place like an Elseworlds type situation, then it's alright. But it's a lot of just talking, and I don't know, the action's pretty good though. I actually really enjoyed this. It's really grim, and it's real grim. But Jason Todd, he was really cool. I really liked his characterization. I liked his whole episode and the story arc that he had. The Nuclear Family makes an appearance in one episode, and I thought that was really, really cool. If you're a fan of the Nuclear Family or know of them from the comic books, I thought that was a really cool Easter egg type cameo thing. Hank and Dawn, that's my favorite episode. That's the one where they explain their backstory. And then also Dick Grayson was a pretty good episode. That was like an alternate future episode. Also, the Doom Patrol episode was really, really fun. Really liked that. Brendan Fraser as the voice of Robot Man is classic. Love Brendan Fraser. But yeah, I really enjoyed Titans. If you're a fan of the Teen Titans characters or anything, I would maybe check this out. It's really dark and really grim. Very violent, and they swear a lot. There's also some nudity, but yeah, it was really good. It's on the DC Universe, their streaming service for DC Comics. It's like $7 a month. All in all, I don't think it's that worth it unless you're super into. Like, you get a bunch of comic books that you can read on the app, and Batman the Animated Series is on there. The Batman, a bunch of like old cartoons, older movies, like the DC animated movies are on there. But all in all, I don't know if it's really worth it to have. But I got it for Titans, and then also Batman the Animated Series. I watched that. But yeah, that was my review for Titans Season 1. I enjoyed it, but I'm really torn on it. Alright, so I'm going to be talking about The Punisher Season 2. So Punisher Season 2, I liked this. The reviews aren't great. It's, I think, at like 50%. It's real split. But it wasn't... I didn't love it. Like, I did the first. First season was great. But this one, it's good. It is good. It's very violent, very brutal, which I loved. And John Berthold was great. The cast is great. But here's the issues. I felt like there's way too much talking about feelings in this show. So many people just, oh, I feel like this, and so sad, and oh, I gotta go kill somebody, and oh, jeez. It's too much of that. Also, the subplot with Billy Russo / Jigsaw. Horrible. Hated it. One, at the end of season 1, he gets mangled. His face is mashed and mangled in that glass. And in season 2, he's got like 3 scars on each side. Dumb. So dumb. Also, the whole subplot where he falls in love with his therapist is really dumb and lame, and I hated that too. But the main issue in season 2, where Punisher is fighting the Mennonite, John Pilgrim, who is a character in the comics called the Mennonite. I loved this character. The character John Pilgrim was great. He's like a religious zealot, hitman basically, and just everything about his character was great. He was so violent and brutal, and his fighting style was very different from the Punisher, but still just as brutal. And yeah, I don't know, I really loved him. So yeah, I really hated the characterization of Billy Russo in this season. They his whole plotline where he was like becoming like a street thug, like just roaming the streets with a gang of boys, doing crime. So dumb. I hated it. Yeah, it was the biggest disappointment of the season, I think. But then, like I said, the Mennonite, he was great. I really did enjoy this season. There's just a lot of issues with it, where it's just a lot of talking about feelings. Curtis, he's the one-legged friend of Punisher. He's back, better than ever in this season, I think. Microchip, he's not in this season from season 1. I think he's with his family, if I recall. But, yeah, so I'm going to go through just the episodes real quick, because I want to talk about some fight scenes. Right in the first episode, there's that fight in the bathroom where Frank just takes the dude's head and smashes him through a sink. I thought that was great. And the whole Frank thing, where he gets stabbed, just pulls it out of him. And every time he fights, he's just... terrifying. Frank Castle is a terrifying man. If he came at me with that Punisher logo, no thank you. But then you have like the second and third episodes. I guess just the second. John Pilgrim shows up, and they're at like a sheriff's station, and it's like an all-out gun war, which I thought was pretty cool. Then, just going through, there's a few more fight scenes with Pilgrim, where he's killing a bunch of people that are pretty cool. But then, there's another, in episode 5, he goes to a gym, and he fights like a group of dudes in a gym, and he's using like weights to bash people's heads in and shit, and he hits one dude with a weight bar in the neck. It's fucking brutal. And he's like taking one weight and just punching a dude in the face, and they show his face, and he's just mangled and mashed, and looks like a mashed potato. But yeah, just going through. There's when he confronts Billy Russo for the first time. It's like in the middle of daylight and in the middle of the street, and he just walks in. He's like, "Hey, Russo," and And Russo looks over, and he just flips off his trench coat, and he's wearing the Punisher thing, and it's just, oh, guns ablaze, and it's great. Loved that. Then there's another episode where he goes after Billy Russo at his hideout, and this is one issue I had with this show, whereas when Billy's gang are attacking Frank, they like stab him a bunch of times, they cut him with knives, they beat him like with like the crowbar type things. They beat him with those and just leave him on the ground like he's breathing heavy, he's like just a bloody mess. And then Billy's like, "Alright boys, finish him." And then as soon as they say that, Frank just beats the shit out and kills them all. So I felt like he's a little overpowered during that scene, but the last person he kills in that, he literally just stakes his head to the fucking ground, and it's insanely cool. So yeah, I did overall really enjoy this season. I love how they wrapped up the John Pilgrim story arc, and then also the story arc with the two Russian politician parents or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool how Frank killed him. But yeah, overall I enjoyed the season. The last scene too, where the Punisher's like for real, was insanely cool. And it really does suck that we probably will never ever get a season 3 of this show, because Netflix is going to cancel it. But yeah, that was the Punisher season 2. Alright, so thanks for watching. This was my review of Titan season 1 and the Punisher season 2. Let me know what you thought of this video, if you watched it or if you liked it. And also, if you did watch either Titans and or the Punisher, let me know what you thought of them down below also, because I'm curious your thoughts. Because I really liked both. I would say more so I liked the brutality of the Punisher, but I liked the storytelling of Titans more. So take that as you will. But yeah, I really enjoyed both these series. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I'm more of a movie guy. I still have yet to watch a Daredevil season 3, so I'll probably get to that and maybe do a video on it. But I want to do more types of these videos for TV shows I enjoy, or just like a new season if something comes out, so I'll do those. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, as always, just let me know what you thought of this video, because like whenever I try something new like this, I'll only keep doing it if people like it and like, you know, respond to it or whatever. So if nobody's watching, I won't do it. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this. I really enjoyed both these series, so yeah, I had fun with it. I had fun with it. That's the thing I say a lot about things I enjoy watching. But yeah, that's all. I was Bat Tracy. You can follow me on everything at BatTracy1. Check out Stardust. That's a fun app for reacting to things. Instagram, Twitter, I guess. Yeah, that's all. Okay, bye.